Great, so yeah, I'm Will Carpenter, COO and co-founder of ABO. I'm going to second what Marcus said. Feel free to go to the App Store, download us. Won't take any offense. So I gave them my NDA or whatever it is at intermission because I wasn't quite sure what I was going to say. I kind of came in here to spitball. And so as I'm thinking and listening to other people's stories, I kind of come to the realization of what I'm going to say. And so one thing in my life that has been a quote a basketball trainer told me early on was, life is 10% what happens, 90% how you react. And I've had a lot happen to me, and I'm going to kind of walk you through it slowly. But so when I'm about 11 years old, my mom, she gets her foot ran over by a police car. She has to have major surgery, gets the abdomen taken out of her abs and put into her foot, has been having trouble walking ever since. And she's really been a real inspiration because it hasn't slowed her down at all. She's become a counselor now. And from there, I continued through school. I kind of got really tall, became the stereotypical jock, played basketball. As it was time to go to college, coaches would say, oh, well, you're tall, but you're not fast enough. You can't jump high enough. And so I ended up accepting a Division II scholarship offer, which was still a great thing. And then after my freshman year, I go to starting on the basketball team, and then I get injured halfway through the season. Halfway through the season, I tear ligaments in my ankle and have to get a reconstruction. So at the end of the season, the coach was like, listen, Will, you're obviously a great player, but we can't do the injuries, so we're taking your scholarship away. And so I lost my scholarship. It was too late to apply to other schools, and I find myself at community college the next semester. Back home, staying with your parents. Who wants to do that when they're 20 years old? And that was kind of where I had the moment where I was like, all right, well, I mean, all this has happened. It's in the past. That's the 10%. Now let's figure out what I can do next. And from there, I got into UNC Wilmington, had a great academic career there, loved it, lived at the beach. It was amazing. And as I graduate, I get a good job up in DC, and it's with a consulting firm, and I like it, it's going well. But I kind of found that there was something else that I was missing, and I was like, I'm not quite done with, I guess, what's next. And so I have a group chat going with a bunch of my friends, as I'm sure most of you people do. And every day we try to pitch a new idea. Is this idea gonna work? Like, are people gonna like this idea? And so one day, my friend and CEO now, he has the idea that, well, what if we could send music clips to friends instead of like GIFs and communicate like that? So say you're trying to flirt with a girl, you can send Joey Tribbiani saying, how you doing? Or something like that. And so we've had this app built to do that. And we were all the kind of kids who love music and listened to everything growing up and had our moms throw our CDs out of the car when there were curse words on them. And so as we're here now, we got invited, and this is kind of where I'm figuring out the 90% from the 10% with ABO. We got invited up to Canadian Music Week to pitch our app at a startup competition. It's a lot of investors and judges there. It's our first pitch. And so we're obviously all like nervous, had never done this before, and we go up, give the guy our deck, and he shows it to us, it's all good. So we get up there, they call us out first. We're like, of course, first time, we gotta go first, can't watch anybody else. And so, I kid you not, the deck goes up on the screen, all the formatting is like that. And it was because the people who were showing it had a Mac rather than a PC that we had practiced on. And so obviously that was a very unfortunate thing that happened, and it was kind of one of those bad things that happened, but like I said, it's only 10%. So I'm here to see the 90% through. Thank you, guys.